Planning with Crystal. So today's video is a Stitch Fix unboxing for June 2022. It's also going to be a try on, so I'm going to try on all the clothes in the box and you can let me know what you think I should keep, what you think I should send back. So if you're brand new to Stitch Fix, this is a UK box, but they also operate in the US as well. And it is a personal stylist in a box. You basically sign up for an online account and you give the company a lot of information, pictures and sizes, what you like, dislike, whatever you want to do. You don't have to include pictures of yourself. You can include just like pictures of clothing you like, stuff like that. I tend to put together like Pinterest boards, send them to the stylist, and then the stylist can have a look at that and sort of see what kind of vibe I'm going for and stuff like that. But basically, it usually costs in the UK £10 to get a box, but you can get £15 credit on your first box. If you want to use my link, I'll pop it underneath the video. And how that works, the box usually costs £10. So if you get your box and you don't like what's inside, you can send everything back and it won't cost you anything. And returns and stuff are free. You get prepaid label in here and all that kind of stuff. If you do decide to keep anything in the box, that £15 credit will be deductible, so you'll get £15 off anything you decide to keep. Every box contains 5 items. If you do happen to keep all 5 items, they'll give you 20% discount on everything in the box. So generally it means like an item is free. So it's actually kind of cheaper than shopping on the high street. And it's great because you're given like 7 days to try everything on at home, and you can extend that if you need longer to think about it, or you're waiting for payday or something. And you can try it on with everything you've already got in your wardrobe. You can obviously ask like friends and family for advice. It's a lot easier than if you're just doing that on the high street or you're ordering from lots of different shops and then having to send things back and forth and stuff. So delivery is always free, returns are always free, and if you are keeping anything, you go online, pay for what you're keeping, send back what you're not. And yeah, it's a pretty easy process. This is about my 22nd box or something crazy like that. So I've been doing this for a while and I find it pretty easy to do. So it's £15 credit if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, you get a $25 credit. That's just a slightly different amount, I think, due to the exchange rates and stuff. So yeah, all the info's under the video if you want to do that. But in today's video, first of all, I'm going to tell you the kind of brief I gave my stylist, and then I will show you the 10 items that were on my preview. So the preview feature is basically usually around about 10 to 14 days before my box is due to arrive. I will get an email to say, right, there's these items online, you can go and look at them. And I think it gives you 36 hours to look at the 10 items, decide if you want to try any of them in your box. You can reject them all if you want, you can just accept some and not others. It's totally up to you. So for me, there was 10 items, I selected 2 of them, rejected the other 8, and then my stylist chose the other 3 items for my box based on some additional feedback I gave her. So first of all, let's do the notes that I have sent to the stylist. So I said that I'm looking for summer clothes. I'd love a complete outfit that can be worn both to the office and at the weekend, which is a kind of difficult one. I mean, I work in an office where it's kind of smart casual. Depending on what's going on, I might need to dress up a little bit more or a bit less. So it's not necessarily straight cut what I can and can't wear to the office. But obviously I know what I can and can't get away with. Smart casual is kind of what I've asked for. So for example, I've said I can wear white trainers with the dress, but I can't wear like jeans. I've said I'd like a dress no longer than knee length with short sleeves, because obviously I'm looking at like summer type clothes. And I've said I've put together a Pinterest board of looks and items that I like, and then I've linked that, and I'll link it underneath if you want to see what I put on that Pinterest board. I've said I don't want any polyester. I prefer things like cotton and linen. The best colours for me, I've put a navy, pink, red, green, and I'm still looking for the perfect pair of black flat smart shoes. So the shoes that have been sent, I don't think are going to fit. I've got really narrow feet, they look like they're going to fall off my feet, but we'll see when I try them on. So I've got a bundle of clothes here. Then I've got a little Stitch Fix bag. These are the shoes. Then there's an envelope with all kinds of different bits and pieces. So there's a prepaid label. So basically anything that I'm going to return, I put in the box, stick this label on, and off it goes. It's a tracked 48-hour Royal Mail prepaid label. So I'll keep that in case I'm sending anything back. Then also in here, you also get some style cards. So there'll be a note from your stylist explaining what she's picked and why. And then there is a little picture of each of the items that you've got here, and it kind of shows you like 2 different ways you could wear it. So I find this really useful. And then there is also the all-important invoice, which tells you how much each item costs. It tells you how much everything would cost if you bought it all like individually, what it would cost if you got your 20% discount, what your subtotal is, if you've got any credit. So for example, if you've got your £15 credit that you've used my link, then it will deduct that £15 at that point, and so on and so forth. So it explains everything you need to know. So here is my letter from my stylist, Marta. It says, "Hi Crystal, happy fix day, how are you?" she says she's glad that I selected the Lush dress and the Mavi shorts, which are the 2 items I chose from the 10 that were selected for me to choose from for the preview. In fact, let me show you the preview right now. As well, for future videos, would you like me to talk through why I haven't selected those items, or are you happy to just look at the pictures with a bit of music? Let me know what you think. Thanks for scheduling another fix with us and for reviewing your preview so quickly. I see that you'd also like a cotton dress, so I've included one from Boden that I thought would be a nice addition to your wardrobe. For a smart casual look to go to the office, you could wear it with the Clarks black flats. Leather as you prefer. Do you like these a bit more? Because I previously rejected a pair that weren't leather because I prefer leather shoes. And it says you could wear it with a neutral crossbody bag. They said that unfortunately they didn't have a sleeveless cotton or linen top similar to one that I had already put on my Pinterest board. However, I've included an editor's cut sleeveless top that I thought will be a piece you'll enjoy. You could wear it with the Oasis jeans you got in fix number 1, so that's like a couple of years ago, and the Clark shoes for a casual look. Enjoy, Marta. So I like that. They will kind of reference back to items they've sent you before, so that's pretty good. So let's have a look at everything in the box. Oh, another thing to mention that I really like about Stitch Fix, they will price match. So if you find any of your items cheaper online within 7 days of receiving your box, you send them a picture and a link to the website, and if it's the same item, same size, same colour, etc., then they will price match. So these are the black leather shoes. I get that they're not very exciting, but I just wanted some like comfortable leather flats. They've got the teensiest little heel on them, and they are leather. I think, like I said, they're probably going to slip off my feet because my feet are so very narrow, but we will give them a try. They're a size 5, in case you wondered. That's the size that I obviously chose and that I wear. This is what it looks like. So these retail at £79. Then the Boden dress, so it's like a shirt style dress, and it's like buttoned down the front with these like brown, almost tortoise shell buttons, but obviously you can unbutton it, and I think I will. So it's got a long sleeve, which is kind of strange because I asked for short sleeve, but I did choose this from the Fix preview, and I can kind of deal with it if I like it, because most of the time I'm cold, to be honest, even when it's warm, especially when I'm inside. So it looks like it's kind of just above the knee length, which is the sort of length I prefer. It's also got this like piece of fabric around it, like a tie, and it's sort of just about attached these little white loops to stop it falling off, I guess. So you can kind of cinch it in to make it a little bit more fitted or flattering if you want to. So it's by Boden. I like Boden's designs and stuff, and I find that the stuff washes well, lasts quite a long time, good quality and stuff. So this is 100% cotton, which is my preference, and it is the simple shirt dress in black. It retails at £75. However, I have found it online for about half that price. So I might just see if it works on me, if they can price match. It does look like my sort of thing, so we will see. So it says, by buying cotton products from Boden, you're supporting more sustainable cotton farming, so that's good too. So I mentioned I like green, and this is a little green dress. It's short sleeved, or cap sleeved really, so a bit more kind of summery. So this is by a brand called Lush, assuming that's how you pronounce it. They sent me a size 8, that's my size, and it's called the Kathleen Scatterdot dress. Lush London, or however you pronounce it again. So this has got a little tie on the back, but it's actually stitched to the side of the dress, so it's not one like the other one where it's going to like fall off or have to be threaded through, but it's also not one you can remove. I suppose you could cut them off if you really wanted to. But yeah, it ties it up at the back, and it's buttoned down the front with these little white kind of almost like pearlescent buttons with like a gold trim to them. It looks like you can actually undo them as well. I wasn't sure if they were like fake buttons, you know, like fake buttons, faux buttons. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So this one is 100% viscose. I can wear viscose, it's not my favourite, but I just really liked the print and stuff of it, so it just looks like my sort of thing. I really like dots as well, so we'll see how it fits, because that looks like the sort of dress I'm looking for. So that one's £49, so a pretty good price really for that as well. Then this is something I kind of didn't expect, but at the same time I know why this stylist has chosen it, because it is kind of me, even though I didn't sort of ask for it. So this is from Editor's Cut, which is a Stitch Fix only brand. So Stitch Fix only brands can only be bought through Stitch Fix, they don't sell them anywhere else, and this is one of them. So it's got like sort of, the panel at the back is kind of see-through, but it's striped, which is very much me, and it's got like no sleeves, and it's like navy, which is kind of one of my colours I like to wear, and then it's just got a little slit in it, and they're quite reasonably priced as well, these Editor's Cut pieces, because they are like their own brand. So it's the Claire woven jersey mixed top in navy, size 8. Okay, so that's the first time I have seen that. There seems to be a little bit of an error on my invoice. It mentions an item from 41 Hawthorne, which I haven't got. So I'm not actually sure off the top of my head how much this is, but I will put it on the screen so you can see how much it is. That's interesting. I'll have to have a look at my online account and see if that's wrong as well, because literally I have never seen that before. So this is 75% cotton, 25% polyester, so I can cope with the 25%, but like I said, cotton is my preference. That's really interesting. I'm not sure what's happened there. Literally never seen them make that mistake before, so like I said, it'll be interesting to see when I go through my online profile what it tells me is in there. I'm sure it mentioned this top, because I'm sure I saw it. Anyway, I don't know what's going on there. So then, last but not least, I asked for a pair of denim shorts as well. So I've been on the hunt for like the perfect pair. Now for me, I like them to be sort of short enough so that they look not too old-fashioned, but not so short that they're showing loads of things I don't want to be showing at 36, you know what I mean? So these are just like a simple blue pair. They're by a brand called Mavi, and I had a pair of jeans from Mavi in a previous Stitch Fix box. Loved them, but they didn't fit me in the length, but they fit me really well on the waist and things. So I think this is the same, or similar to the jeans, except it's in shorts, so length isn't really the same issue. And they're like turned up at the bottom, they're actually stitch turned up, which I kind of like, because I do like turn-ups, but I find a lot of my shorts that have got turn-ups on sort of sometimes unfold themselves a little bit, or you can't get the fold quite right when you've just washed them and stuff. So at least that way they're not going to go up and down. So they're in a size 26. They've got pockets at the back, pockets at the front. Love a good pocket. So these are the Sarah Cuffed Short Indigo 26, and these are super soft, and I would agree, they feel super soft. They are £55. Right then, let's go and try everything on. Okay, so now this is a part of the video. I've tried everything on, you've seen what everything looks like on me. I'm going to kind of give you my first impressions of what I'm thinking I'm going to keep, and then you guys leave me some comments. Let me know what you actually think I should keep, what suits me, what doesn't, etc. So before I do that, I'm quickly going to go through the little invoice so I can kind of recap about what things cost, what it would cost if I kept everything, etc, etc. So the Bowden dress, £75, but I'm thinking they might price match. I need to check. Like I said, I think I've seen that half price somewhere. The Clarks flat, £79. The Lush mini dress, that was the green one, that was £49. The Mavi cuffed short, £55. And then, remember I mentioned there was an issue on the invoice? It's not present on my online account, it's just on the invoice. So I actually got the Editor's Cut Claire woven jersey top, £34. So total cost of everything would be £292. I would then get a discount for keeping everything, a discount of 20%, which would be a discount of £58.40, which would bring it down to £233.60. I've paid £10 styling fee, which is what you pay going forward after your first box. So that would be deducted, bringing the total to £223.60. Now I don't think I'm going to keep everything. There's definitely one or two items that are kind of definite no's. So let's have a talk about all the items and let's see if we're on the same page. So the Clark shoes, Now, first of all, they don't fit me. I have really narrow feet, and literally I put my feet in and then lift my foot up and they kind of slide in off my feet. I don't know if you could see that on the video. But the other thing is they're really a little bit kind of too conservative. I mean, I'm not saying I want fancy flashy shoes for work. I just want some black leather flats. But these kind of felt a little bit like I was going to go and join a convent or something like that and have to be super conservative with what I wore, if that makes any sense. I don't know how else to describe it. They just seemed, again, really quite old-fashioned and things, and just not really me at all. So I think they're a definite no. The Bowden dress, I quite liked it. It's me. I like the pockets that it's got. I don't know if you could see this on the video, but the pockets are quite big, which is fine. But I felt like when I didn't have my hands in my pockets, when I was just like arms by my side, I felt like the pockets kind of stood out a little bit, even though they're on the inside of the dress, like they left a funny mark on the outside. I don't know if that was just me. I don't think it looked as bad when I had my hands in the pockets, but I do quite like it. I like the material, the brand, the fabric, everything else. And like I said, if they can price match it and it's half price, then I think I will keep it. If it's £75, I would send it back. I do think it's also a little bit more wintry. Like when I was trying it on, I was kind of a little bit warm, even though it's not super warm in the UK at the minute. And it's got long sleeves, which is interesting choice for a summer box. But anyway, like I said, I do like it. I just we'll see what the prices come out like, but let me know whether you think it suited me anyway. Now this dress, I definitely think I'm going to keep. I felt like the fit was quite good on this. I like the fabric. I like the kind of design of the dress and stuff. I think the colour looks okay against my skin. The other thing I was less sure of is these cap sleeves, but I think that's just because I'm kind of not used to having sleeves like this. I tend to have slightly longer sleeves, so that felt slightly different, but not uncomfortably so. It was just something I'd need to get used to. It's actually got a zip down the side as well to help you kind of putting it on, so that was fine. Like I said, visco's not my favourite material. I don't always think it's that great when it's really hot. I feel like a cotton or a linen's better, but it is quite a good length, and it's, like I said, cap sleeve, so I shouldn't get too warm in it anyway. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep this. Let me know your thoughts. This kind of surprised me because I kind of felt like this was just put in the box as like an afterthought or like a last piece to put in, because it wasn't really what I was after. But actually, when I tried it on, I think it'd be quite nice for like a weekend, just like casual with some shorts or something. But I also think I could probably get away with this sort of thing at work with like some smart trousers or maybe some linen trousers or something. And I really do like the colour. Let me know your thoughts. This is £34, which was a little bit more than I thought it would be. But I do really like it, and I don't have anything quite like this. I don't really have anything with no sleeves. It's always been something I've tended to avoid. But I'm kind of feeling like I want to wear things without sleeves a little bit more now. So yeah, I like it. So I think I'm going to keep that. And the other item is the shorts. Now, I do like them. I don't think they look too terrible on, but I just felt like they were a little bit kind of higher than I wanted them to be. And sort of, they were soft and comfortable on the legs, but not as comfortable on the waist. And I just didn't quite get on with them. So I think these are going to go back as well. I was on the fence. They weren't too bad, but they weren't great either. So yeah, I think they're going to go back. But I did like the top with the shorts kind of as a combination, so I would kind of wear my other shorts with them or something like that. For right now, I'm thinking on the fence about the Bowden dress. Let me know your thoughts. Flats are going back. Mini dress I'm keeping, that's the green one. The shorts I think are going to go back, and the editor's cut top I think I'm going to keep. So that's where I'm at, but let me know your thoughts. Like I said, if you're brand new to Stitch Fix and you live in the UK or the US, you can get £15 or $25 credit on your first box if you use my link. I also get credit for referring you, which obviously helps me to make these videos, and I really appreciate it. There's lots of links and discount codes under the video, some of which are affiliated, which means it doesn't cost you any extra to use those links. In fact, you'll probably save money from the discounts and things, but I may get a small commission for referring you. Again, it really helps me to keep making videos, and it supports the channel, and I appreciate all of your support. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.